Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm reading. I'm catching up. I'm totally late today. I'm not normally late, so I apologize. I am, of course, everything. It's just one of those days. One of those days. My daughter starts school next week, so I've got to. And then, my kids are sick, so it was just kind of crazy. Okay, Mia's getting her stressed out eyes. Hi, Star Kid. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Rowan. I have not even got you guys pulled up, so I didn't even get to tell you guys in the chat. My iPad was dead, of course. So, but I have looked ahead. Can you guys hear me okay? I have my microphone. Oh, I think I've got it all smooshed. Let's try this. Hey, Beppy. Hey, Lewis. Mala's here. David. Is David John? Oh, okay. I might just kill the mic. Yesterday, I found out that I was also sending the voice from my... Is this better? Is that loud? Oh, hi, Ma. Fettuccine's here. Hello. Let me get you guys pulled up so I can actually hear what I sound like. Ooh, I need some more coffee. Okay. Oh, hi, Ma. Okay, I think that's okay. Still muffy. Okay. Let me mute my mic before I kill y'all's ears. My mic, can y'all hear me now? Okay, connected to the Bluetooth, which is probably going to die. So we're here today. Lewis, welcome to the chat. Hello, everyone. Okay, Katie's here. I just killed the, see how that, okay, Mia's got her eyes. Can y'all hear me now? That is weird. Okay, so let's just move forward knowing we're probably gonna have some tech problems today. And we will pause and figure them out and, just enjoy the ride as we go. Okay, let me get, but how did I do, my camera is so funny, guys. Okay, so what's going on? I am trying to watch because I have more time now because my kids are sick. Let me turn myself down. Because my kids are sick, I have a little bit more time because I had to cancel my lesson, my in-person lessons because I can't see anyone in person. Okay, let me fix this. I fixed the mic. Is this better? How about now? Anyway, so yeah, I had to cancel all my lessons, so I can't see anybody in person. And a lot of people would rather have in-person lessons, which I totally understand. I know I would prefer that. What's the episode 1 of Nightmare Time Seasons and Tech Problems? Okay. Okay. This is what we're going to work with. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The other mic, so I have two of these little, two little lapel mics, these little guys. But I think one decided to stop working and the other one does work because when I was editing on one of them, I had to completely keep fixing I had to really go in and mess with the mic sound in one of my videos. And then the next video, I guess I used the other one, and it worked out just fine. This is all my fault for not testing these things before. I'm just like, I'll figure it out when I get there. Okay, so this episode is a doozy. So I'm thinking we're getting one long episode today. I did see that it's Honeybee because on Team Star Kid, it has, instead of just saying Nightmare Time episodes 1 and 2, it actually has a profile of the honeybee on it. So I was like, ooh, get a little bit more information, a little bit visual information. All right, we're gonna keep going. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, volume is fine. It's just a lower quality sound, not a deal breaker. You can keep going, and I will fix this. Yes, thank you, VS. We're yeah, we all have a viral throat issue. That's why you'll hear my husband passing through and stuff. Yeah, technology's hard. Still in MVP to Jacob. Jacob's the one that's kind of like got us. At least we can like watch the, share sounds, and it's easier to share sound through Google Chrome for some reason. Oh, wait, are we watching Linda? Are we watching Linda Monroe today? David's asking what kind of mic this is, and I have the pack somewhere. It's this brand. This is the little package that it comes in. It comes with 2 of these and some extenders that I was playing with yesterday. It's actually all on the floor still. So it even has these little extenders. But I mean, they have worked really great, but they are definitely they're okay. They're okay quality for a short amount of time. Like, they're going to break quicker. So if you want to start some videos, yes, Leah, yeah, getting a lot of Ashley content this month. I'm really trying to step up my game. But anyway, I wouldn't really suggest buying these, but oh, thanks for playing. Do you know the password? Sorry, my daughter is reading my daughter has to do a book report before school starts next week on top of everything else. So she's using some of my devices to do that. Anyway, okay, here we are. I'm glad you guys are excited about Ashley content because I'm a hot mess today. But I am excited to Leia. Okay, cool. That's a very cool name. But anyway, yeah, there's some really great, I would say, who was that said they wanted to start doing commentary stuff? David John. Honestly, the MacBook Pro is what you guys are on right now, is really great for voiceover commentary if you want to do voiceover work. So if you just want to start with this main device, that you can set it on a bed. I wouldn't suggest. I'm in a very echoey room, which is not great for sound either. But it's the best lighting, and so you got to get. There's lots of give and takes to figuring out how to do it right. But if I had a studio, that would be awesome, and eventually I will have. I think next summer our company's opening up a new theater, and I'll have my own office. And when I set up my office this time, I'm going to set it up with filming these things and doing lives with that in mind. So maybe we'll have better quality. So I do like to think that we keep getting better and better. So, okay. Asler's here. Hello, Asler. Awesome. Okay. I do want to get 2 more things. I want to get my coffee and some cough drops to kind of numb the pain. I am getting the viral throat infection. It's not strep, so I still have energy and I don't have the body aches that come with strep. But I do have, give me 1 second. I do have pain in my throat. Okay. I'll just do this for now. I don't know where my coffee is. If it becomes terrible, I'll go get my coffee. Okay, are you guys ready? I am the woman upstate, and I'm always in shambles. I want to start audio recording my Pathfinder sessions for note-taking purposes. That'd be cool. Honestly, also, like, video-wise, I've noticed that a lot of people use GoPros, which surprisingly have great video, and maybe even audio, because you're typically in action, so you have to have great quality video and audio for quickly capturing different things. So, all right. 90% of the time when I get sick, it's strep, says Star Kid. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Gargle with salt water. Yeah, I could do that. It's like blisters. It's gross. TMI probably, but I hate strep. Strep's the worst. Actually, I take that back. I would rather have strep than some stomach bug where I'm just like throwing it up. I hate throwing up. That is my least favorite. I'm pretty sure that I hate it so much that I have gone without throwing up when I've had like a stomach bug before because I just hate throwing up that much. Anyway, okay, let's get started. We are going to watch Honey Queen today. And I'm, like I said, I'm just getting through this stuff. I'm trying to get through as much Nightmare Time stuff as I can before I start filming. Because I don't want to stop. I put myself on a schedule in accordance with certain things. So I kind of want to, I'm trying to stick to the schedule in terms of the series that I'm working on. I don't want to rush anything. So I'm trying to find a happy balance. Yeah, throwing up is just terrible. Bronchitis is my worst enemies. Hey, those sicknesses can be the Lords of the Blacks. If the Lords of the Blacks were sicknesses, which ones would they be? Are fun. A nice little tie back. All right, let's share my screen. I also got some feedback that yesterday, I'm going to hide the, of course, my thing. Before we get started, let me try to switch something real quick. Okay. I did not even realize that I had music playing. Can we hear? Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, what did y'all say? Is nibbly food poisoning? There you go. Wiggly would be a mucus cough. Oh, Turnip, I'm sorry your mom is sick. Yeah, I'm not happy with my mic issue, but it's and that's okay. All right, let's get started. That's right. I was going to, let's see, hide chat overlay. We are trying something here. Let's try this. Share. Okay. Can I switch these? All right, we'll try this. Let's see what that looks like. All right, I think that's good. Okay, friends. All right, Honeybee is a go.
Story you tell, we're in pursuit. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Look behind you. Hey, what was that? Boo. You can run, but are you fast enough? You is gonna get you. Take every precaution, babe. Get out the caution tape, 'cause the timer is ticking down.
Do you even understand
the danger that you are in? Just
Wait, I'm missing things. I saw new characters. He's brushing his hair. There you go. And I saw a couple new characters I saw.
will lead me straight to those that fear me. You can run if I'm at you.
but that time is gonna get you. Take every precaution, babe. Get out the caution tape, 'cause the timer is ticking down.
Do you even understand
the danger that you are in? You're standing on shaky ground.
a victimless crime, a victimless crime. I'm in your head and your back, nothing that you do about it. It's all by design, all by design.
Right behind you. Where'd he go?
You can run, but are you fast enough? You can hide, but I will find you. Close your eyes if you don't doze off. Hold your breath so I don't hear you. The trail of tears that you will leave me will lead me straight to those who fear me. You can run if I don't catch you, but my bad time is gonna get you. Just run away if you want, if you dare.
Brand new voice. Whoa. Okay, so that is Bryce, right? Who is that? Teach me who this is. I'm pretty sure she's the lead in Cinderella's Castle, question mark. Okay, so Robert is now excluded from the season and future projects. Okay. Yes, this is Bryce. Okay, this was my Star Kid. Okay, so this is Bryce Charles. Holy cookies. I think that's a really great term for her voice. I love this voice. This is the voice. So I have a student named Hannah Jenkins. I guess I didn't have to. I've reacted to her on my channel before, like during my student vocal react series. And her voice sounds similar to this, but this is such a full, raspy, soulful voice already. I mean, I literally just heard one phrase. Can we go back and listen again? I think we should.
Gonna get you. Just run away if you want, if you dare.
I mean, one phrase and she has me hooked. Wow. Great. I love her.
The nightmare's gonna get you. Just run away if you want, if you dare.
New face here. Who's this? This is it's not as, but and this is just what I'm getting here. This is my first impression of these new actors that I've never seen before. Also, whose eyeball is that? That's so funny. Is that Joey's eyeball? I don't know whose eyeball that is. That's kind of creeping from behind the hood. Oh, hi, Sparksy. Jay Hughes. And she deserves. Oh, Bryce Charles deserves. Also made me fall in love instantly. Jay Hughes. Amy, hi. Thanks for saying hi. Chameleon and can play every character. Jay, we believe that Jay is they, them. We love Jay. Jay Hughes. Okay. What a cool, unique voice. So it's almost pure tone. This is a very, and it could change, right? Swallow the dad if you dare. See, mine's very vibrato-y. When I try to be condensed, it's harder for me to be condensed and straightforward. This comes easy for Jay. Interesting.
The nightmare's gonna get you. Just run away if you want to die. Daddy's gonna get you. You can't run if I don't catch you. But the nightmare time already caught you.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 75th annual Honey Queen Pageant.
Honey Queen, you fill my heart with sunny things.
Don't you just love that I can hear that? And I'm like, that's Jeff singing. I'm really starting to become more acquainted with their voices. You know what's funny is when you meet someone new, you try to remember their name and their face, right? Does anybody ever try to remember people's voices too? I feel like I'm pretty good at hearing a voice and being like, I know who that is. I would wonder, I always pretend that I'm a vocal coach on The Voice and wonder, I feel like I would do really good as a vocal coach there. At least in my dreams. All right, let's hear more of Jeff Blim.
You got that rarest honey gene, never too proud or coy. Honey Queen, you are the one who sets the scene. You're everything and in between. You fill my heart with joy.
I also want to point out that we're getting a really nice lower register. We've been getting, the more we go on, I feel like we get more of Jeff's lower registers, and that's really fun. And also I want to note that we're getting some nice fluid jumps as well from him as well.
But Queen, why'd you walk away from me without a care, dispose of me like I was hatchet trash? You swine, you think you'd get away with this? Turn me down without a glimpse of hellish rabbit spite. That's right, Honey Queen, this pageant's about you certainly. Bounce around in my head like a busy bee. You fill my heart with joy.
Okay, we have another intro title that gives us this very, very calming intro. But that's funny because he delivered joy kind of like an oxymoron. He was like, fill my heart with joy. Like, how dare you have joy? So, but it was still a nice, a little top hat number. Oh man, once you start that, it's kind of hard to stop. It's like Pringles. Once you start, you just can't stop. Okay, let me see. Hello, Dragon Lover. Yeah, now we're not just, we were listening to Honey Queen, but we're going to watch Honey Queen as well. So buckle up for that. I better find my coffee before we get into this, huh? You forgot that Honey Queen existed. It is very much a theme song, it seems. It was an opening number rather than like in the previous seasons, it was kind of intermission music. I mean, we did an intro, almost like a prologue. This was just, it read very much like you're about to watch an episode of something. Joy. The snack that smiles back. Whoa, come here. Not you, I need to get my coffee. Okay. Joy. Rah. I love that, Jacob. Okay, guys, let's take a
5-second intermission while go to the bathroom, go get your snacks. This is your time. I'm going to go grab my coffee and make sure I have coffee. Kyler's here. You made it just in time. We just watched Honey Queen. I wish I was Linda so I could be married to Gerald. He's the best. He's so supportive. He's always waiting in the car. Okay, here's some music. And here's... Guys, you'll never guess. Also, hi. Yeah, Mia, go grab some more ice. That's funny. What did y'all talk about real quick? I want to catch up. I have FOMO. Bryce is just fantastic. I can't wait to see Cinderella. Me too, Leia. Cinderella's castle is going to be amazing. I love, that's what y'all should be. Y'all should be called the enablers because y'all enable me a lot. I love it. Y'all are so graceful. Unicorn Clutter. I'm so excited to see Bryce in the lead when the pro shot drops. Me too. I'm so excited for that. Asler, I'm so mad the digital ticket is right in my vacation. Yeah, Angela as a stepmother, a stepmother troll. I'm excited for that. $15 is the digital ticket, so go grab it, guys, if you can. Anybody know when the digital ticket is? I'm sure the Star Kid has it. I guess I could tell you guys really quick. Hold on, let me tell you. Star Kid digital ticket for Cinderella's castle. Mm-hmm. StarKid invites you on a journey to the little lands that are for our latest musical adventure. Available Friday, August 16th is when the digital ticket rental is available. Before the pro shot hits in early 2025, join the digital ticket audience for the Cinderella's Castle digital ticket rental. This digital rental places you in the audience of StarKid's newest musical, giving you an uncut theatrical experience with a clear view of the entire stage for the whole performance. I actually really love the up-close stuff that they do. See every bit of choreography and background acting that may be cropped from the final edited version. Take in every lighting cue, every dance step, every minor detail. This uniquely theatrical digital experience will only be available for a limited time, starting on Friday, August 16th. So join us for a new fairy tale adventure filled with magic, music, and monsters. I probably should watch it, y'all, right? When is it? It's on August 16th. Set a reminder for August 16th.
What do you want to be reminded about?
StarKid digital ticket, Cinderella's Castle.
Okay, I added StarKid digital ticket Cinderella's Castle for August 16th.
Right, Katie. So you'll only get the digital. So the digital ticket will be like you're in the audience as well. Whereas the pro shot versions, we get the up close, like you're watching a movie, which I enjoy, but I kind of don't want to miss. I kind of want to see what it would feel like to be in the actual audience. And I bet you get a good seat being in the audience as well. So the theater they use is like 20 minutes away from your house, Sally. Falcor wants to go outside. It's just part of the show. We'll watch. We're about to start as soon as I get back. Okay, so, what I wanted to tell you guys right before we start. So I pick my coffee mugs based on my mood. That's why I love having various different coffee mugs. How am I feeling today? And funny enough, I forgot that I had picked this cup, but look what cup I picked. What? It's backwards, but it says be happy. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. I got this mug from a student of mine. So the student was my Matilda I played Miss Honey in Matilda, and one time we do Matilda a lot because it's such a great kids ensemble, and we are a kids academy. And so I played Miss Honey one of the times that we performed it, and they gave me this mug for my birthday along with some like little honey spoons. It was so cute. But anyway, I picked this mug randomly, not knowing the title of today, and it just clicked when I was getting my coffee just now a second ago. I was like, oh, perfect. That's great. I'm the honey queen. I'll just be Miss Honey. I'm okay with being Miss Honey. I feel like Miss Honey Queen. Love it. Perfect. We love a good theme. I love it. Okay. Y'all ready? I know y'all are ready because y'all are like, are we starting yet? Here we go.
Summer's here, folks. The bees are busy in their hives, and yellow is very much in season. It's that time of year again. Time for the Hatchetfield Honey Festival.
On a 70-inch 4K TV screen, Dan Reynolds, co-host of Morning Cup of News, flashes that winning smile.
Work's already begun to transform downtown into the most anticipated street fair in the Midwest. That's right, Clivesdale. No one wants to go to your stupid cherry festival. And of course, the whole town is a-buzzing, wondering which local lady will be crowned this year's Honey Queen, the sweetest woman in Hatchetfield.
Next to the TV, 4 blonde boys stand staring at an electrical outlet, repeating,
Do it! Do it! Do it!
Yeah, do it!
Do it!
Just stick it in the socket.
The 3 bigger boys crowd around their younger brother, River, who holds a metal fork in his hand.
I'm scared. We all did it. Don't be a wimp.
You have to do it. Or you can't be our brother.
Are we getting little boy vibes from our grown men? This is great. I love it. Wait, but what kind of Jeff seems like a bully.
Anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Mom and Dad'll get rid of you for being a chicken.
They'll throw you off the Nantucket Bridge. Mommy wouldn't do that.
You sure? Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm sorry. I can't. I love adults playing adolescents. It's one of the funniest things to me. Someone explain why, but I don't know. But it's so funny. I love the Little Rascals. I love like just little kid energy, maybe because I still am a little kid. I love the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which is just adults playing kids. I absolutely love. So my daughter watches this YouTube series of it's adults, but the voiceover is done by kids. So they're like portraying these stories written by their kids and they make a show out of it. And it's just the funniest thing. So sorry, I had to have a moment in. This is funny. Yeah. And then all the white hair, the blonde hair is so hilarious.
Do it! River holds out the fork and closes his eyes. But before the utensil reaches the plug, the 6-year-old's mother swoops in. Linda Monroe rips the fork.
Oh, it's the Monroe boys. She's 4. Okay, so we're going to get to see Linda as a mom. Now, remember, I relate heavily to parental roles. But Linda is one that I can't relate to because of what she had done in Black Friday. So will I relate to her here? I think I need to go back a little bit. I'm sorry. Once we get moving, we'll get moving. But I need to like retain.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
River holds out the fork and closes his eyes. But before the utensil reaches the plug, the 6-year-old's mother swoops in. Linda Monroe rips the fork from River's hand and glares at the others.
Oh, am I interrupting something?
We were just playing.
Really? This is a game to you? All right.
She tosses the fork to her oldest son.
Your turn, Trent. Do it. Shut up, Seaton. You're already on my shit list. Do it, Trent, or you can't be my son anymore.
I'm really sorry, Mommy.
Excuse me? That's Mrs. Monroe to you from now on. The 3 of you, get in your suits now.
I hate suits.
I hate whiners. Move.
I hate whiners. That is one thing. I feel so bad because sometimes there's valid reasons for whining, but I can't stand. I'm like, don't you whine. I even tell my toddlers, don't whine. Can't stand whining. Letting dog in. Letting Falcor in.
Falcor wants in. Falcor has hair.
Come here, you have branches stuck to your hair.
And he helps. I helps.
Oh, what did you do out there?
Silly boy. You're dirty. Silly boy.
Okay. No whining. No whining, y'all. Maybe I'll be Linda Monroe mom and you guys can all be my children. Linda, I love watching the YouTube channel Convos with my 2-year-old. We're here to watch Adore Me in the background. Oh, I didn't catch Adore. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah, now I caught it. Thanks for catching. I am relating to Mother. I should draw Linda. Mother, and you guys are my children.
Later, River stands atop the toilet in his parents' bathroom.
Yeah, not only are y'all my children, but y'all are my 74, y'all are 76 beautiful blonde boys. Anybody who that means 2 people just popped in the chat and is wondering what the heck is going on. To you 2 people who just popped in the chat, I am Mother and I'm Mommy Linda and you are my beautiful blonde boys. Oh my gosh.
Linda runs a comb through his blonde hair.
They told me if I didn't do it, you'd throw me off the Nantucket Bridge.
Well, your brothers are liars, like all men. There. That's my beautiful boy. Oh, River, you're my favorite. I hope the others know that. Mwah. Now, where the hell is your father?
In his study, Dr. Gerald Monroe of Inner Beauty Rhinoplasty and Cosmetic
Dylan Saunders as Gerald. That's so exciting. I love his glasses, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw my glasses yesterday, but they're like this big tortoise shell vibes. So I love that vibe.
Clinic leans back in his chair.
Thursday. Oh yeah, I got nose job and a tummy tuck, but I think I can squeeze you in for a consultation. How big are you looking to go? Reduction. Oh, that's a shame. Hang on, I got another call. What? I'm working.
Get your ass in the car, Gerald.
I don't want to go.
I don't care.
What are we, some kind of masochists? I don't like him. You don't like him?
No, I love him.
Well, then you go. I'll see him at his funeral.
You're just jealous because I respect him. Now get off the damn phone.
A moment that I didn't know that I needed because we've always listened to one side of that phone call. Gerald, she's always on the phone with Gerald, but I actually didn't imagine pushback from Gerald. I just imagined, yes, mother, whatever you say, mother. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. He should have been saying that, right? Where did this come from? What is happening today?
Here we go. Into the lair of the devil himself.
30 minutes later, an ornate door swings open into the entryway of the Murray estate. Trent, Seton, Jordan, and River run into the open arms of a stately man with silver hair.
Grandpa! Boys!
The kids bounce around Linda's father, Roman Murray.
Do you have any money for us?
Money, money, money!
No.
Of course!
Roman removes a wad of hundreds from his pocket and starts doling them out as Linda and Gerald enter, shaking their heads.
Don't give them $100 bills.
Linda, it's just a bit of pocket change.
C10, you don't get anything, and you know why.
We caught him trying to buy a Playboy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
200 for you, Seton.
I can't. Oh, you were trying to buy a Playboy? Here's more money for you. I'm getting Hugh Hefner vibes from Grandpa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew.
Candles flicker in a lavish dining room. 2 courses into the meal, the Monroe boys have lost interest and are wrestling in the adjoining study. River is trapped in a headlock. Roman watches from the table, sipping a brandy.
Come on, River, defend yourself. Don't be afraid to use your teeth. I'm worried about that boy. He has no command, no swagger. At his age, I was hunting nighthawks and getting girlfriends. We don't want him
Hunting nighthawks. Literal nighthawks or high school nighthawks?
to end up a doughy lump like Gerald.
He won't. I'll see to it.
Between Linda and Roman, Gerald is growing increasingly perturbed.
You know, Pops, I think you ought to thank Linda for all the work she's been doing on this dinner cruise for the Honey Festival. I think it's gonna elevate the whole event. Blow that goddamn cherry festival right out of the water, huh?
Well, as president of the Hatchetfield Boating Society, I wanted to do something special. Paddle boats seem cheap. I had to tear a few new assholes, but I managed to book the
I had to tear a few new assholes.
SS Valiant, one of the largest luxury yachts on the Great Lakes. An elegant tour around the island with fine dining and live music. It is going to be fabulous.
Oh, no one told you? The planning committee canceled the dinner cruise.
What?
We thought about it and figured What the hell does a dumb boat ride have to do with honey? You didn't put down a deposit, did you?
I can get it back.
Then no harm, no foul. Besides, the cruise would have conflicted with the Honey Queen pageant. And that is priority number one.
Ugh, the Honey Queen. Please. What self-respecting woman is so desperate for validation?
She is. Linda wants to be Honey Queen and has never gotten it, and that's why she's acting like this.
That she'll parade around like a stripper for the pathetic ingrates of this town.
The Honey Queen is the soul of Hatchetfield. And you will show her respect, Piglet.
Don't call me that. I hate it when you call me that.
What? Piglet? It's your nickname! Ever since you were a little girl. You should have seen her, Gerald. Before her first nose job, she had the cutest little upturned snout. Well, maybe not so little. Ha-ha! It's said with love, Piggy.
Linda slams the table, springing to her feet.
I am a 36-year-old woman, not a fucking barnyard animal.
The wrestling kids fall silent. Roman stares at his daughter, and a smirk creeps onto his face.
Oink, oink, said the angry little piggy, and the farmer said to mock it with you.
On the car ride home, the kids are asleep in the back. Gerald's knuckles go white as he rings the steering wheel.
I swear to God, Linda, one of these days, I'm gonna deck him.
Really? I'll believe that when I see it.
I don't like the way he talks to you. Treats you like shit. But oh, the Honey Queen. She's God's gift to the earth. All the praise in the world for this theoretical woman, but none for his actual daughter.
At that, something clicks in Linda's mind. She smiles, a plan forming.
You're right. He does respect the Honey Queen, doesn't he?
Linda Monroe has daddy issues.
Night, Tuts. You're my Honey Queen.
Shut up.
Days later, Linda pulls her SUV into the parking lot of the Hatchetfield Community Center. Inside,
I'm actually sad to see Nick's hair look like this. I miss the straight front row. The front row. Front row.
Volunteers usher a crowd of women through the process of submitting themselves for the Honey Queen pageant. Linda looks around the room, disgusted.
Ugh. Look at all these people with no self-esteem. It's gross. Debasing themselves in this stupid contest. I'm nothing like them.
Hi. Are you here to sign up for the pageant?
Yes. Where do I do that?
Right over there.
If I must.
At the sign-in desk, another volunteer takes down her information.
Okay. Linda Monroe. And what's your talent?
My what?
Your talent for the talent portion of the show. Don't you have some kind of special skill? Something you're good at?
I'm a mother.
Just then, the front doors burst open. Heads turn, jaws drop. All eyes fall on the young woman strutting into the room. In one hand, she holds a bedazzled iPhone. In the other, a Starbucks cup. Lipstick stains lining the lid. With complete disregard for anyone else, she plows past the line right up to Linda at the sign-in desk.
Move.
Flabbergasted, Linda watches this 23-year-old barista cut in
Latte Hattie.
front of her.
Zoe Chambers. I'm here to be the Honey Queen.
Da, 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 da. Cup of roasted / poisoned coffee. Hey, Mr.
All right.
Linda eyes Zoe up and down and shakes her head.
No. She's not competing. I won't allow it.
And who are you exactly?
Linda Monroe, president of the Hatchetfield Boating Society. My father, Roman Murray, is senior member of the Honey Festival Planning Committee. He's the head judge of the competition, so don't even bother.
So that's how you want to play it. Okay. Listen, lady. I'm the star actress of the Hatchetfield Community Players, and I didn't get there by being nice. You think your daddy's gonna give you a leg up in the pageant?
Well, it certainly won't hurt my chances.
Won't it? Because now I know there's a judge I can seduce that you can't.
Tramp?
Takes one to know one. Look, I don't want to fight you. Because, you should respect your elders. But don't you think you're a little old for this competition?
I'm 36.
She said, don't you think you're a little old for this competition? And then she said, I'm 36. And I was like, yeah, aren't you a little old, Linda? And then I was like, ooh, I'm 33. So she too old, I'm too old, which, Linda, we probably are. Let's just accept our fate. Moms don't get to be in pageants. Hey, why can't there be like a best mom pageant? I want to go be in that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, you're a lot younger than you look.
How dare you? No one speaks to me that way.
Aw, you gonna cry, Boomer? Don't fuck with me, Linda Monroe. I'm your worst nightmare.
That night, Gerald finds Linda in the backyard, tossing a baton into the air and failing to catch it. He checks his Rolex.
What are you doing out here? It's wine o'clock.
Practicing.
For what?
The Honey Queen pageant.
Honey... You serious?
You have to have a talent, and this is mine. Twirl.
Thank you, Lewis. Hey, Mr. Business, how do you do? I want to sing that song, but I never caught the lyrics. Zoe wants to watch the world burn. Oh, fettuccine, we're the same age. I think moms should be allowed to be in pageants. Honestly, there's no rule against it, right? I'm sure a lot of the Miss USAs are moms, but yeah, you get older, life happens, and you start losing that beauty, that charm. It just happens. It's okay. I do, Becky, I agree with you. They're both so mean. I love it. The 1991 crew. Yeah. Are you in that crew, Jacob? I was definitely born in 1991.
Pulling this goddamn stick.
She throws the baton. It comes crashing down on her head.
Shit!
You okay?
Okay, but facts, Asler. Yes. Imagine if Zoe and Linda teamed up. I really want to change the location of my chat. Pardon me. I'm going to move you guys over. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm writing this song. Woo. That way I don't have to hurt my... Oh, this works better. Great. Okay. Hey, Mr. Business, how do you do? Oh, now I won't have to hurt my... I can see y'all better and just kind of look over. Perfection. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't mess anything up. Did y'all ever guess my star sign yesterday? Oh, wait, Jacob, you were born in March of 1991. So was I. When's your birthday, Jacob? That is crazy. I didn't move. That's funny. Okay.
Here, let me see. There you'll live.
No, I won't. I don't have a talent. I can't do anything. And it's all your fault. You ruined my life.
Yeah, how'd I do that, baby?
You never encouraged me. Now I have no skill.
Shut up, Jacob. Jacob, shut up. We were born, my birthday is March 27th, 1991. Jacob, I'm not even lying. Hold on, I'm literally freaking out. I found a birthday twin in the chat, y'all. What? That is crazy. Jacob and I share a birthday. I'm getting 27 on Tuesday, but I look, you're turning 27 on Tuesday, but I look 10 years younger and I feel like 15 most of the time. Yeah, I still get carded. I like it. I'll be sad the day I don't get carded. Wait, is somebody's birthday today? Oh yeah, happy early birthday. Literal twins. That's crazy. I'm an afternoon baby. I think I was born at like 4:30 in the afternoon. That's crazy. What if we are twins? What if we're twins? Hey, it runs in the it runs in my family. Your mom's birthday is March 27th, Katie. That's so crazy. Sorry, we're pausing this. We have not been making a lot of headway, guys. I better keep going.
I can't even twirl a stick.
Gerald grabs his crotch, grinning seductively.
I got a stick for you. Right here.
Stop trying to cheer me up.
All right.
Grabs his crotch, grinning seductively.
I got a stick for you. Right here.
Stop trying to cheer me up.
All right.
Gerald, tell me the truth. Am I going to humiliate myself? Am I going to lose to a 23-year-old barista?
Am I going to lose to a 23-year-old barista?
She called me a boomer, Gerald. I'm not a boomer. I am a super cool millennial.
I know.
It's not fair. I don't even think my dad's going to cheat for me.
Hey, you don't need him to cheat for you. You're successful, you're hot as hell, and you're smart.
Yeah.
You can cheat for yourself.
Yeah.
Cheat for myself?
You remember that skiing competition in college? Remember that uppity snow bunny broad? I'm so cute. I'm gonna win. You remember what you did to her skis?
Prove I did anything. The cops sure couldn't.
I knew right then. You were the woman I would spend the rest of my life with.
You're right, Gerald. I can win Honey Queen. But I've got to do it my way. Destroy them all.
God, I love you.
Over the next week, Linda Monroe is in rare form. A mastermind, an artist at work. No deed too dirty, no blow too low. From the country club office, she phones a fellow contestant.
Hi, is this Chloe Patterson? I'm with the Hatchetfield Boating Society. I'm calling to tell you you've won our annual giveaway. Yes, that's right. A private, all-expense-paid cruise aboard the SS Valiant, one of the largest luxury yachts on the Great Lakes. Oh, don't worry. You'll be back in plenty of time for the Honey Festival.
She hangs up.
Da dun dun da. I will be da da da. I think that's I will be adored. Yeah. I need to go learn all the lyrics, all the songs and the lyrics to that.
Up and turns to the man seated across the desk.
Make sure the trip's longer than expected.
A salty old sea captain chomps a corncob pipe and gives a knowing wink.
Yar, there be rough waters ahead.
The next day, Martha Wright, another top Honey Queen contender, pleads with her plastic surgeon.
You don't understand. I need these collagen injections and
I feel like there's only one plastic surgeon, though. I bet she's talking to Gerald.
Need them now.
In his study, Gerald leans back in his chair.
Well, Mrs. Wright, I can schedule you for the end of the month.
That won't be any good. I'm Mr. Pageant. Can't you squeeze me in?
Gerald looks at his completely empty calendar.
Nah, sorry, I'm all booked.
At an overpriced cafe, Linda runs into a few of her closest frenemies.
I will destroy everything, and then I will destroy everything.
Mary, Judith, and Heather, a.k.a. the biggest gossips in Hatchetfield.
Linda, darling. Oh, hello, ladies. I couldn't help but overhear you all discussing the Honey Queen pageant.
Well, Judith was just saying that she thinks Liz Cunningham should win.
She really is such a dear, and when the judges hear all about her charity work...
Liz Cunningham. Interesting. You don't think that would cause a bit of a scandal?
What do you mean?
Well, the Honey Queen is supposed to be the soul of Hatchetfield, and Liz is from Clydesdale.
Is she now?
In a matter of hours, Liz's secret is all over town. She's in the supermarket when an email arrives strongly encouraging her to drop out of the pageant and go back where she came from. Her husband comforts her as she sobs on the floor.
How'd they find out?
They're approached by a store clerk.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. We don't want your business here.
But I moved here 10 years ago.
Once a chemist, always a chemist. Now take your money and get out.
Whoa.
That night, Linda sits up in bed, on the line with a friend of a friend.
And Amber's job transfer went through? She starts Monday. Wonderful. She's going to love Dubuque. I just know it.
She hangs up and crosses Amber Brady off her list of contestants to get rid of.
Goodbye, Miss Brady. I'd say go to hell, but you're already moving there. Now on to the main event.
There's only one name left on her hit list: Zoe Chambers. The next day, Zoe barges into Chestnut Estates, Hatchetfield's finest assisted living facility. She forces a smile and enters the room of Miranda Mima Chambers, her sickly old granny.
Hi, Mima.
Zoe. Hello, dear.
I heard you were a little under the weather. How are you feeling?
Oh, much better.
That's great.
You want to do some cross-stitching?
Why did she say that's great like that? Like she wasn't excited that she was feeling much better. It's like she wants her to hurry up and die.
You can watch Fox News with me?
Oh boy, yeah.
Later, Zoe half-heartedly fiddles with her needle and thread as Mima asks,
Still going to church like a good girl?
Every Sunday.
And how's your brother, Zachary? Has he found a girlfriend yet?
I don't know if that's what he's looking for, if you know what I mean.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Everyone else knows. I don't know why he's keeping it from you. You're so open-minded.
Mima mutes Fox News, looking furious.
Keeping what from me?
Well, he and Josh have been roommates for a really long time. Haven't they, Mima?
Outside, Zoe tries to rub off the stink of old people with copious amounts of hand sanitizer. Her phone buzzes.
Hello?
It's her brother, Zach.
Zoe, what the hell? Mima's cutting me out of her will? Did you say something to her?
I don't know what you're talking about, Zach.
Did you out me to our homophobic grandmother, you greedy snake?
Maybe this is karma for stealing Josh from me. Bye!
She hangs up just as a police car screeches into the parking lot. It swerves to a stop in front.
Is it Sam?
front of Zoe, and the passenger seat window rolls down. Inside, Officer Sam Sweetley, Zoe's scummy cop boyfriend, lowers his aviator sunglasses.
So how's Grandma?
Ugh, better. God damn it.
She hops in as Sam revs the engine.
I don't know why you bother.
You think I like coming here? The old bat's loaded. Just drive.
They tear off onto the streets of Hatchetfield. That night, the squad cars parked near the edge of which...
Sorry, I'm reading. I saw somebody theorize that Hatchetfield hates Clivesdale for supernatural reasons because you have to go through Clivesdale to leave the island, so it encourages them to stay. That's funny. Yeah, Nick should have played Mima, huh?
Wood Forest. With Sam and Zoe lying in the back seat post-coitus, they share a joint, blowing smoke out the open windows.
That is one large joint.
They share a joint, blowing smoke out the open windows.
Oh, that's good shit. What's it called again?
Perky's Buds. This loser I used to work with hooked me up.
The loser she used to work with, is it Emma who started her prop farm?
You know, every woman who's ever won this pageant got out of Hatchetfield and never looked back. On to bigger and better things. That's gonna be me.
You're gonna light up Broadway, Zoe.
Honey Queen. That's my ticket out of this one-horse, podunk piece of shit motherfucking town.
You're taking me with you, right?
You're funny. Let me hold your gun again.
As Zoe pretends to blast her haters with Sam's firearm, a mysterious man with a long camera lens secretly watches from afar, snapping some very incriminating photos.
This disc, Miss Chambers, you dirty girl. Ho, ho, ho.
The next day, Linda's SUV purrs at the edge of Oakley Park. The passenger door swings open and the man with the long lens, Malone, Linda's private investigator, gets in.
So, what have you got for me?
He hands her a folder filled with pictures of Zoe.
She's no Girl Scout, I'll tell you that. A couple of boyfriends, one of them's a married cop. Your typical party girl with an attitude. But here is the kicker. Her silver-haired granny thinks she's an angel.
Linda flips through the photos. Satisfied, she hands Malone an envelope of cash.
I can work with that. Thank you, Malone. Now get out. You smell like a urinal fucked an ashtray.
As he opens the door, he notices...
Oh, that one got me. You sound like a urinal fucked an ashtray. You smell like a urinal fucked... Okay. How does that anybody else trying to imagine how that smells?
Hey, there's some candy in the crack of this seat here. You gonna eat it, or,
Help yourself.
He happily fishes out some peppermints and pops them into his mouth.
Good luck in the competition. I'm rooting for you, eh?
He burps and rolls outside. From his car seat in the back, River calls up to Linda.
Mommy, why did you pay that stinky man?
Secrets, River. Everyone has them.
Secrets? Like when you wrestled the tennis coach.
That's right, dear. And you're Mommy's little secret keeper, aren't you?
Damn straight.
As night falls, Zoe strolls into the lobby of the Starlight Theater. A pageant volunteer runs up to her, nervously.
You're late for rehearsal.
Rehearsal starts when I get here.
I don't know if that's gonna fly with the new volunteer director. He's a real hard ass.
Inside the theater, Linda sits with the rest of the Honey Queen contestants. On stage, the volunteer director, Professor Henry Higgins, turns to address them.
All right, ladies, this is your pageant, your moment in the spotlight. But it's also my directorial debut, and I'm not going to let you ruin it. show begins with a spotlight on me, the master of ceremonies. I warm up the crowd with a bit of banter. I sing the Honey Queen song. The audience is on their feet cheering my name. Then you girls come out and stand there. But this is very important. I want the eventual winner to be placed directly to my right. So, is Zoe here yet?
Right here, Hedge.
Then we're ready to begin from the top.
After rehearsal, the contestants gather their things and head for the parking lot. Storm clouds gather in the night sky. Zoe slides out the back door into the alley.
Nothing good happens when a storm comes in.
Linda runs to catch up.
Oh, Zoe.
What?
I just wanted to say that you really impressed me.
Also, I forgot to give my Nick comments. How cute is he? He's so cute. And he did a really good job. I mean, that's a high energy character. And he came in, he's delivering. He's delivering.
In rehearsal today.
Yeah, and?
I didn't realize you had such a lovely voice. You're quite a talent. And you fight for what you want. I respect that.
Thanks. For a mom, you're in pretty good shape. I respect that.
Then, here we are, standing in mutual respect of each other. I have to admit, you may very well deserve to win. That's why it's such a shame you're dropping out.
What?
From her bag, Linda removes the folder of incriminating photos. She tosses it to Zoe.
Take a look at this. Oh, go ahead. Keep it. I have plenty of copies.
Zoe leafs through the stack, trying not to look shaken.
Okay, you got some pictures of me. So what? I look good in these. I might even gram this one.
Oh, funny you should mention gram. Your Mima? That's what you call your grandmother, right? I wonder what she would think if she found out about your behavior. Oh, that is a married man in that photo, isn't it? And what are you smoking?
Linda, please, you can't tell my poor Mima. I know I've done some bad things, but I am trying to be better. I really am.
Oh, you gonna cry, Zoomer?
Zoomer?
You don't understand. She has a weak heart. I'm begging you, if you show her these pictures, it would kill her.
And you'd love that, wouldn't you? You are now the sole benefactor in her will. Well, don't you worry about poor Mima's heart. Some of my friends at the Historical Society have set up a special fund. She is a town treasure, after all. The first woman to swim the Nantucket Channel. We're going to make sure she gets the best possible care. Mima's going to be around for a long time. Certainly long enough to disinherit a hash-smoking homewrecker. So you see, you will be dropping out, or you can kiss that money goodbye.
You're pure evil.
Me? Well, that can't be. I'm about to be crowned Honey Queen, the sweetest woman in Hatchetfield. Bye, bitch.
Thunder claps. Zoe tears.
Lauren as Linda Monroe does make me cackle. I have discovered this. Imagine threatening her by keeping her grandma alive. It's so vicious.
Through her bedroom as rain beats the window. She's stomping, fuming.
That monster! That vicious old fart!
Sam lays on the bed, flipping through the pictures.
Zoe, relax.
Relax? Relax? Winning Honey Queen was gonna make me transcend. some fucking trend. That's how you get parts in big productions now. By trending, stupid!
Zoe, she's trying to blackmail you. She can't do that if you take away her leverage.
She's got 1,000,000 copies of these things. How are we gonna get rid of them all?
Getting rid of the pictures is not what I had in mind.
Crash! Lightning splits the sky. Back at Chestnut Estates, Sam holds up his badge for the caregiver at the front desk.
Hi, Officer Sam Sweetley.
I will say this is that when Jeff plays Sam, like I forget he's like, I know he's Jeff subconsciously, but my brain fully accepts him as Sam. It's really interesting.
I need to have a word with Miranda Chambers regarding an ongoing investigation. I know it's past visiting hours, but, I'm a cop.
Electric blue fills the old woman's room. The door creaks open. Sam stands
Electric blue?
at the foot of the bed, smiling down at the sleeping Granny.
Hey there, Mima. Don't get up. I'm just gonna have a little look at your chart here.
From a plastic bin bolted to the baseboard, Sam retrieves Mima's list of prescribed pills.
That is a lot of medications. It'd be a shame if things got a little mixed up.
Thunder rolls as Sam starts to change the recommended dosage for all of Mima's medications. Stamp! The next day, Linda slams her foot in frustration.
Stop! Stop!
Her pianist abruptly ends the music.
Show me your hands. Show me your jazz hands and stop playing the music. Oh, guys, there's so much to watch in this, and I keep stopping it because it's so funny.
Accompaniment. Sweaty and flushed, Linda leans on a ballet bar in one of the Starlight Theater's rehearsal rooms, catching her breath. Knowing her act could use some work, she's brought in professional help. She turns to the choreographer she flew in from New York.
Trevor, the choreography is still too complicated. Make it simpler. Simple and sexy.
Linda.
Jazz, square, hip, hip, jazz, square, hip, hip, and fan. And fan. That's simple to me. Simple and sassy to me. Simple and sassy. Yeah, that's a funny visual gag.
If it were any simpler, you'd be sitting down.
I'm not opposed to that. Wait a minute.
Her ears prick up. Faint music bleeds through the rehearsal room walls.
Do you hear that? What is that?
I don't know. Sounds good.
Smack. She slaps him for complimenting the competition.
Get out.
Linda stomps down the hall and throws open the doors to the main theater. On stage, Zoe's song for the pageant ends with a big finish. In the audience, a small crowd of volunteers and stagehands leap to their feet, applauding.
Wow. Bravo, Zoe, bravo!
What the fuck?
Higgins approaches sheepishly, a script in his hands.
Zoe, I was wondering if I could talk to you about a little project of my own, a musical that I'm
Called Working Boys.
currently trying to secure the funds for. It's mainly a male cast, but there is a juicy supporting role that you might be right for.
Zoe glances down at the manuscript.
Working boys? I don't do bit parts. Change it to working girls and we'll talk.
Linda steps onto the stage as Higgins scurries away.
What was that little performance for? I know it wasn't for the pageant next week.
Actually, Linda, it is. Did you like it?
No, but I hope you did, because it's going to cost you.
Linda, could you give your toxic energy to yourself today? I'm grieving. My Mima, she passed away last night.
No.
She went peacefully in her sleep, thank God. It's so sad. I'll just have to console myself with my inheritance money, all $10,000 of it. Fuck yeah!
10,000? God, you're cheap.
Cheap? No, I think not. You're talking to a girl who only needs 2 roommates now. I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna buy myself a Switch, bitch. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're gonna run the song again.
Enraged, Linda turns on her heels and makes for the exit.
And Linda, thanks for the pics. They really are blowing up on Insta.
That's it. Now the gloves come off.
I mean, it's kind of Linda's fault for laying out her entire plan in front of Zoe. She's got to recognize that Zoe's actually kind of competition to her, like even playing field. It's the war we all needed, but didn't know that we needed until we got it. Chef's kiss.
Days later, an SUV pulls up to a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk. The car's window rolls down, and Linda glares at him.
Hey, you. You want some money?
Spare change for the homeless?
You're going to work for a change. Don't get in. Just follow the car.
The SUV peels off, and the homeless man hurries after. Later, Gerald walks into Zoe's place of employment, a local coffee shop called Beanie's.
Look at it. Look at his the bow tie is off kilter. It's a bunny.
He holds the door open for the homeless man, who has his face shaved, his hair coiffed, and wears a stylish designer suit. Gerald rushes to the front counter. Behind it is Zoe, swiping away at her phone.
Excuse me, miss. We need a table.
Then sit at one. I'm busy.
Oh, no, you don't get it. We're wondering if we could rope off that table in the corner. Mr. Broadley likes his privacy.
Gerald motions to the homeless man in his fancy disguise.
He doesn't want people coming up to him giving him unsolicited headshots and resumes.
Why would they do that?
Oh, well, he's a casting director. One of the biggest in New York City.
A casting director? In Hatchetfield?
Just for the Honey Festival. He's got a mansion out in Starry Cove, but he likes to come to quaint little coffee shops when he's casting. We're going through the audition tapes, but we can't seem to find the right girl for the lead of this new Broadway show. They send us all these sopranos, but what we really need is a belter. Someone who can belt for hours on end. If only the right girl would just appear, we'd snatch her up and take her away from all this. We're going to be here a while, so could we get some coffee?
Sure.
She dumps the pot she's been serving from.
Not this. I spat in this.
As she starts to brew a new pot, Gerald flashes her a smile.
Thanks. You've been really helpful. You're a pleasure to work with. And you've got a great look. Huh.
Gerald notices a nearby tip jar. He reads the small sign beside it.
Tip for a song. That's funny. Here you go.
Gerald drops $1 in the jar. Then, grinning wickedly, he takes a seat next to the homeless man. Zoe watches him with stars in her eyes. She's been waiting for a moment like this her entire life. A chance to impress a real live casting director. She takes a deep breath.
All right, Zoe. You can do this. I'm not throwing away my shot.
Moments later, music blares over the cafe's sound system. Gerald and the homeless man look up to see Zoe leap over the counter and start to sing.
Like coffee, I'm your coffee gal. If you're looking to spice up your drink, caramel or toffee, I'm your coffee pal. If you're looking for something sweet, no shame in a lot of sugar, a ton of cream. Ask for all the pumps you want, you could end up with a fix of your dreams. I'm the latte you asked about. I can fix you up with the stuff. I'm the latte with all the clouds. And what you want, I got in the back and front. It's hot, I know.
Outside Beanie's, dressed in an inconspicuous coat and sunglasses, is Linda. She holds up a wad of cash and waits for passers-by to enter the coffee shop. As a man in a suit heads for the entranceway, Linda offers him a 20.
Here. Buy a coffee, tip the girl, keep 5 for yourself. Got it?
Paul Matthews shrugs and takes the money.
Sure.
Black coffee, get it while it's hot or cold. If you wanna know me, boy, you better be bold. Hey! Give me a name to scribble down onto your cup. Your order best be for 1. I've been known to break the 2 of you up. I'm the latte, hot tea you asked about. I can fix you up with the stuff, yeah. I'm the latte with all the clouds. And what you want, I got in the back and front. It's hot in Beanie's coffee shop. So hot, your barista cries. I don't know who this Emma bitch is. Get it right.
At closing time, Zoe sees the last of the customers out the door.
Thanks for coming in.
She turns to Gerald and the homeless man, who are rising from their table,
He's literally picking his boogers.
her eyes filled with hope and desperation.
So, did I get the part?
Mr. Broadley was very impressed. Weren't you, Mr. Broadley?
Oh yeah, latte. Very nice.
Gerald grabs the homeless man and drags him toward the exit.
You may be getting a call from us very soon.
Okay. Do you need my number?
Oh, no. We're casting directors. We'll find it.
Gerald pulls the homeless man outside and the door slams behind them.
Yes.
Across the street, Linda watches Zoe celebrate through a pair of binoculars.
Zoe. The pageant's tomorrow night. Shouldn't you be taking care of your voice?
The next morning, Zoe emerges from her bedroom. She rubs sleep from her eyes and plods toward the apartment's singular bathroom. The toilet flushes and her roommate, Haley, walks out holding her stomach.
Morning, Zoe. Sorry it stinks in there. I can't stop dumping ass. I'm looking at that pageant tonight.
Zoe responds with a croaking,
Thanks.
Her eyes go wide. Her hands go to her throat. Her ultimate trump card, her voice, is gone.
Oh, shit.
That night, thousands of citizens fill Main Street for the town's most anticipated event of the year. Live music and sweet smells fill the air. Strands of twinkling lights shine down on 100 local vendors. The Hatchetfield Honey Festival is in full swing. At the corner of Main and 3rd, a crowd streams into the historic Starlight Theater for the night's main event, the Honey Queen pageant. Inside, people file into their seats noisily. Near the front of the house, Gerald sits with his 4 boys. The eldest, Trent, obnoxiously kicks the seat in front of him. The man sitting there turns around, glaring.
Stop that!
He notices the boy's father flipping through the program.
Are you going to do something about this?
Who's kicking your seat? You do something.
Unbelievable!
The man turns back around and Trent gives him another hard kick. River tugs his dad's sleeve.
Dad, is Mom gonna win? Are you kidding? It's Mom. Who could stop her?
A figure appears next to Gerald's seat. He looks up to find Roman Murray scowling down at him.
Gerald, a word, if you will.
Yes, Roman?
Our list of contestants has dwindled significantly. Some deserving women have dropped out, moved from town. One is on a yacht in the middle of the goddamn Caribbean. I don't know what you and my daughter are up to, but I will not see the dignity of this pageant tarnished by anyone. I will be fair in my judgment tonight. Linda will get no special treatment from me.
Now, when has she ever?
Insolence. She'd better not embarrass herself, or me.
If watching your daughter give something her all embarrasses you, then you should be fucking embarrassed. Enjoy the show.
Gerald, you are brutish and vulgar.
Yeah, up yours, old man.
Backstage is abuzz as contestants crisscross between dressing rooms, setting their props, finishing their makeup. Higgins rushes by, more antsy than anyone.
Okay, that dunga 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 dung 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 dung. So that, when I was in school and we took music class, we would learn how to play piano on the computer, and there was an app for that, and I'm pretty sure it was called Maestro or something, and that was the theme song. So we would have to sit there and wait for our teacher to say, okay, you can go ahead and start your music class, and that's what that is. So I wonder if he I wonder if Matt also played that. It makes me curious.
All right, everyone, curtain and five. At a mirror lined with huge round light bulbs, Zoe chugs the last of her tea and chases it with a shot of lemon juice. She throws her mug across the change room.
Shit! This didn't do shit!
In the doorway, Linda appears, dressed to kill.
Make some good tips last night?
Oh yeah, I did.
And did you impress Mr. Broadley?
How do you know about that?
Because I sent him, genius. His assistant you talked to? That was my husband.
Really? Do you know if I got the part?
He's not a casting director, you idiot! I played you. I bought your precious little voice for $560. See? Told you were cheap.
Linda turns and struts out. Zoe's left alone. Her rage boils over. Back in the theater, the house lights dim. The curtain rises and a spotlight falls on Henry Higgins. Welcome, everyone, to the 75th Annual Honey Queen Pageant! Yes, thank you. And now, without further ado, let's get to know our contestants with a bit of Q&A. First up, a teacher from Hatchetfield Elementary, it's Miss Kayla Brown. Higgins makes his way across the stage to the end of the lineup, where an obnoxious teenage stagehand gives him a note card. On it is a randomly chosen question for Miss Brown to answer. Zoe watches, getting an idea. While the crowd's focused on Higgins questioning Kayla, Zoe slips backstage and approaches the teen volunteer.
Hey, Geek. You give out the questions, right? Give me an easy one, will ya?
Oh, no. I'm not gonna let you use your feminine wiles to tempt me into compromising the integrity of this competition.
Is this the same teenager that we got as a server?
You don't get it, dude. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass if you don't give me an easy question.
Okay, don't hurt me.
Higgins makes his way down the line of contestants. As they finish answering their questions, they exit the stage. Soon, Higgins comes to Zoe.
Next up, you may recognize her from last year's production of Grease. Hatchetfield's favorite star on the rise, it's Zoe Chambers.
The crowd hoots and hollers. Zoe smiles coyly and waves.
Thanks, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. Go easy on me.
Aww. Linda rolls her eyes.
Oh, please.
Zoe's plant in the audience, Sam, shouts out,
"We think you sound sexy!"
Thanks. That's really sweet.
Now, Zoe, are you ready for your randomly chosen question?
I hope so.
The obnoxious teen hands Zoe's question to Higgins.
Remember, there is no wrong answer. We just want to get to know the real you. All right, Zoe. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Easy. I wouldn't go anywhere. Because there's nowhere I'd rather be than right here with all of you in Hatchetfield. You know where I certainly wouldn't go? Clivesdale. Because fuck them.
The people of Hatchetfield are easy to please, and Zoe's done it. They leap to their feet, cheering. In the crowd, Paul nods.
Yes. Yes. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Straight to hell. Assholes.
The audience...
Why is Paul here? The guy who didn't like musicals, why is he here? Why is he... How did this happen? Why is he in the audience?
starts chanting.
Zoe, 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 Zoe.
The guy seated in front of Gerald screams.
Just count it! Count it now!
Go Nighthawks!
The crowd goes wild, and Zoe struts off stage. As she passes Linda, she leans in and whispers.
Stop that.
As soon as she's in the wings, Zoe grabs the obnoxious teen. He cowers.
I'm not done with you yet, Dorcas.
Oh, please, don't make me cheat again. I already feel dirty.
I want you to write the hardest question you can think of. It better be impossible, or I'll stuff you in a fucking locker.
Finally, Higgins makes his way to the last contestant in the lineup.
And now, stay-at-home mother of 4 and recreational boat enthusiast, Linda Monroe.
Crickets from the crowd. Linda is not well liked around town. In fact, she only gets cheers from 2 people.
Woo! Let's go, Lynn! Yay, Mom!
As Linda convinces herself that people aren't cheering because they're horrible, the obnoxious teen hands Higgins the final note card, the one Zoe made him write.
Linda, are you ready for your question?
I'm ready for anything.
Here it is. Given the stagnation of Congress, the collusion of the managerial class with corporate-friendly judges, and a campaign finance system in desperate need of reform, what specific bills and policies would you implement to unrig the economy, roll back the undue influence of the military-industrial complex, and address the looming inevitability of mass automation? And how is all of this affected by climate change?
What?
Would you like me to repeat the question?
A literal presidential question. That's hilarious.
No, thank you.
Linda swallows the lump forming in her throat. Her stomach drops and her hands go clammy. She didn't understand a word Higgins said. Her eyes dart around the theater, looking for anything that might be able to help her. The spotlight burns. The crowd stares. Linda spots Gerald in the audience, but he's just as clueless as she is. At the judges' table, Linda spots her father. A look of utter shame washes over him. It's then that Linda remembers why she's here, and why she's not going to let anything stop her. She grabs Higgins, pulls him close, and whispers into his ear,
"Help me through this and I'll fund your fucking musical."
Deal. All right. Wow, what a mouthful this one is. But it's really not as complicated as it seems. Basically, all it's asking is, what would you do to make society a little more fair? Lots of popular ideas floating around, like have the rich pay their fair share of taxes.
Not on your life, socialist.
Let's narrow our focus to just Hatchetfield. What's one thing that could be done to make our town a little better? I know I, for one, can't stand those potholes on Main Street. There are no wrong answers. Just one simple thing you'd like to see fixed.
Linda searches herself. She digs down deep. And there it is. The perfect answer. The only answer.
Okay. I hate homeless people. I think the town would be better if we got rid of them.
The crowd is silent, slack-jawed. Gerald sinks in his chair. Higgins thinks quick. The budget for a show on the line. Oh, I see what you mean. You hate that there are people suffering from homelessness. We should strengthen the social safety net so that none of our fellow citizens should ever experience such extreme poverty.
Sure, just get them off the park benches. It's disgusting.
Higgins figures it's best to end this as soon as possible, and he ushers her off stage. Thank you, Mrs. Monroe. Let's hear it for her, folks. A very charitable woman. And now that you've gotten to know our contestants, let's see what they can do in the talent portion of tonight's show. Miss Brown, take it away. As Kayla Brown rolls on a tray of wine glasses and starts rubbing the rims to kinda make music, Higgins stops Linda backstage. You couldn't have just gone with fix the potholes, could you?
I said what everyone else was thinking.
All right. What do you say we start hashing out a budget for working boys?
When the crown's on my head, Henry. Not a moment before.
She walks off, and Higgins wonders how he's gonna pull this one off. Back in the dressing room, Zoe's roommate, Haley, squeezes a bottle of honey into a fresh cup of tea.
All right, Zoe. I hit every stand at the festival. This is the best honey in Hatchetfield. If this tea doesn't work, nothing will.
She hands the cup to Zoe and scurries around to zip the back of her dress.
Better work, Haley. One of the roommates has got to go, and you've been dumping ass a lot lately.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Back on stage, a woman finishes her juggling routine, picking up all the bowling pins she dropped along the way, and Higgins returns to usher her off. All right, let's hear it again for Ashley Robbins. Waiting in the wings, Zoe holds the hot tea and closes her eyes.
Okay, here we go.
She gulps it down. And now, let's welcome back to the stage Miss Zoe Chambers and her enchanting voice.
Moment of truth.
Just pull a hey, happy birthday, Marilyn Monroe moment, and it'll go over well.
Zoe takes center stage. She crosses her fingers and wishes with all her heart. Please let my voice come back. Please make me honey queen.
I've also noticed that every time they pray to God, God answers immediately.
She's never wanted anything so badly. She opens her mouth to sing and croaks out a pathetic, raspy whimper. Her face turns bright red. Tears well up in her eyes. The song's ruined. Her life is ruined. Sensing the moment of weakness, Gerald points and laughs.
Wow.
Elsewhere in the audience, Sam yells,
Stop laughing.
Gerald's 4 boys join in.
I said stop laughing!
Soon the whole audience follows Gerald's lead. Higgins spots the opportunity to take out Linda's main competition and one-ups the laughter.
Boo! 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 Boo!
Zoe bursts into tears. Sam gets up to run backstage as she makes for the wings, sobbing. She passes Linda, who smiles and claps.
Encore! Encore!
Backstage, Zoe runs into Higgins, her makeup running down her cheeks.
You betrayed me, Hitch.
I betrayed you, Zoe. Working girls? I don't think so.
Higgins steps through the curtains with a flourish.
I've officially accepted Nick as Professor Higgins now, by the way. I don't know why I felt the need to point that out, but there it is.
Soon, Sam's found Zoe, and he's patting her back.
Zoe, look. It wasn't that bad. I mean, you're hot. Who fucking cares if you can sing?
When the audience is finally settled, Higgins steps forward.
And now, Linda Monroe.
Linda takes the stage, bowing her head, bathed in backlight.
I mean, you really think she's gonna do any better?
The music kicks in. The spotlight hits. Linda's head pops up, and she sings.
Welcome to me, you worker bee. I'll show you around the Linda Monroe colony, where you're working to satisfy my every need. Only way to guarantee the longevity of the species. You want it? You got it. That's the leadership I provide it. Keep yourself from getting too excited, cause once I'm through with you, you're uninvited. You thirsty? No mercy, I'm the deserving, unforgiving, I'm the succeeding, unrelenting, I'm the upper class being you've been looking for. Too much buzz around to ignore. I'm the queen biatch, queen of all the chaos, queen of all you love and adore. Top monarch, OG oligarch, ruler of the earth and its core. Yeah. Vote for me, my babies. The time has come for you to show your loyalty. I brought you in this bourgeoisie society, but I can take you out just as easily. I sold it, you bought it. Y'all built this throne for me to flaunt it. Now bring me the honey I've been looking for, or I'll use it to wipe the 2K per day is what I lay. Talking about the haters I lay on death's doorway. You have 6 to 8, that's weeks to make before you're underneath my boot, meeting your fate. Okay, shoot your shot. The tables have turned, have they not? You thought it was my audition. Now I'm the one and only kingpin. I'm the... You thirsty? No mercy. I'm the deserving. I'm the succeeding. I'm the upper class bee you've been looking for. Too much buzz around to ignore. I'm the queen biatch, queen of all the chaos, queen of all you love and adore. Top monarch, OG oligarch, ruler of the earth and its core. Queen biatch, queen of all the chaos, queen of all you love and adore. Top monarch, OG oligarch,
Linda's weeks of preparation, the private lessons, the expensive choreographer, they all pay off. She slays. She knocks him dead.
She did slay. That was really, I couldn't even stop that. I just enjoyed that. I couldn't even turn on my vocal coach analysis brain because it was just that. That was so funny. It was so Linda Monroe. I loved it.
Dead. When it's all over, the audience leaps to their feet, cheering. Between heavy breaths, Linda surveys the crowd. She finds Gerald, applauding and roaring proudly.
Woo! What a number! What a talent!
At the judges' table, Linda even spots her father, giving a soft, slow clap. Zoe watches from the wings, her mouth hanging open.
You know, fuck this whole thing. We'll get you trending some other way. We'll get you a Twitch channel. You'll play Minecraft in a bikini.
Linda nods to her husband, and Zoe follows her gaze. The barista spots Gerald in the crowd as River reaches up to tug his sleeve.
Dad, can I go pee?
I don't know, can you?
As River squeezes through the standing ovation and down the center aisle toward the lobby, Zoe gets an idea.
No, this isn't over. We just need some leverage.
In the bathroom, River finishes in the stall and goes to wash his hands. He finds Sam waiting for him.
Hey, sport. How you doing?
River backs away slowly. Sam advances.
Hey, don't be scared. I'm a cop.
This is one of my worst nightmares.
Back in the dressing room, Linda's changing into her gown for the closing number. She spots Zoe in the mirror, leaning against the doorway.
I gotta hand it to you, Linda. That was one hell of a performance.
Well, I paid enough for it.
Yep. You fought, you won. The crown is rightfully yours. That's why it's such a shame you're dropping out.
Am I having deja vu? You can't threaten me, copycat.
I've got your kid.
What?
And so Zoe's kind of been like, she's just a POS, like teenager almost, or like young adult. In my eyes, like she just needs to get her stuff together, let her leave and live out her dreams or whatever. But when you decide to cross that line and take someone's kid, then I absolutely loathe and hate you. Have y'all ever heard me say that? Like, I've always appreciated characters, even the villains, for what they are. And Zoe just became like my number one villain just because she took a kid. Mama doesn't like anybody taking my beautiful blonde boys.
My boyfriend just grabbed him from the bathroom.
Where is he? What have you done with him?
He's safe, and he'll stay that way if you drop out right now. So, Linda, what do you want more? Honey Queen or your kid back?
Which kid?
Linda! I was trying to be Team Linda. Which one? But it is her secret keeper.
Hang on.
She takes out her bedazzled phone and texts Sam. They wait for a text back. Bing.
River.
Damn it. How do I know it's not Trent pretending to be River? Huh? That'd be just like him. Let me see a picture.
Zoe gets Sam to text one. She holds it out for Linda to inspect. She sees River trapped in the back of a squad car. The neon lights of the Starlight's marquee shine through the window. They're in the parking lot. Linda tries to distract Zoe as she inches her hand across the makeup counter.
You're crossing a line, Zoe. Everything I've done has been deceitful and underhanded, but kidnapping?
I agree with Linda here. Like, they both, if they're both playing a vicious game, but Stella, you okay? Speaking of children, speaking of beautiful blonde children, my daughter is actually blonde. It's funny. Yeah, I got distracted. Yeah, you can't cross that line. Like, there has to be boundaries and rules.
You're never going to get away with this.
That's where you're wrong. My boyfriend, he's a cop. He can make your son disappear. And the rest of the force will just look the other way. You know I'm right. So what should I tell Sam? To let the kid go? Or to throw him off the Nantucket Bridge?
At last, Linda's fingers reach what she was going for. She grabs it and throws it at Zoe. The baton! It hits Zoe's hand and sends her phone flying.
Ah, shit!
It hurts, doesn't it?
Linda pounces on Zoe, and the two tumble into the shadowy backstage.
Has Zoe never heard of a mama bear before? There's a bear in each and every single mama.
Starlight. On stage, the remaining acts play out. Gerald, noticing River's been gone too long, turns to his other sons.
Gonna go get your brother.
Gerald steps into the bathroom, glancing under the stall doors, in search of River's shoes.
River? You piss all over yourself again?
But there's nobody in the bathroom at all.
Huh. Who the hell is that kid?
His phone.
I want to see Gerald step up here. I want to see Father Bear. I actually think that there might be a Papa Bear in here.
Phone buzzes. He checks the caller and answers.
Linda?
On the other end, Linda ducks behind a curtain.
Gerald, for God's sake, shut up and listen to me. River's been kidnapped. Zoe's crazy cop boyfriend has him in the back of a squad car in the parking lot. Go get him.
I got it. I'll kick his ass. You kick hers. I love you.
Outside, the marquee lights illuminate the parking lot. Gerald weaves through the parked cars looking for Sam.
Squad car. Ah, shit!
Backstage, Linda crawls behind a stack of flats as Zoe limps around looking for her. Linda's phone buzzes.
Do you have him?
No, can't find the fucking car.
Like you can never find your glasses? Look harder!
I'm telling you, Linda, there's no squad car out here.
Realizing the car must be unmarked, Linda tries to think of something. Then a small glimmer catches her eye. Under a nearby workbench, she spots Zoe's bedazzled iPhone.
All right. The car's about to honk. Then he's going to get out. When he does, get him.
Linda hangs up and rolls for the phone. Inside the unmarked squad car, Sam sits in the front seat awaiting instructions. Then, bing! He gets a text from Zoe's number that reads, "Honk the horn." Sam thinks. He texts back, "Why?" Before long, he gets a response. "'Cause I said so." He shakes his head and turns to look at River through the partition.
Women, right?
He shrugs and lays on the horn for a good 5 seconds. Outside, Gerald spots the car. Back in the driver's seat, Sam gets another text from who he thinks is Zoe. This one reads, "Now get out of the car and close your eyes." Sam considers it, smiles, and replies, "Will I get a big surprise if I do?" Backstage, Linda rolls her eyes.
Ugh, pervert.
Men, am I right? That's where she should have been like, "Ugh, men, am I right?"
"Don't talk back to me, cuck."
Ooh, I don't like it when she's pushy.
He complies and gets out of the car. He's standing there with his eyes closed when a big, beefy guy plows into his side. Gerald tackles Sam, slamming him onto the pavement. He flips Sam over, crawls on top of him, and starts punching. Left, right, wham, wham! Sam kicks. Gerald flies into the side of the unmarked squad car. Whack! Sam spits a mouthful of blood.
You're gonna be sorry you did that.
Oh, yeah? You're a tough guy.
No. I'm a cop.
From under his coat, Sam whips out a gun. The squad car's bulletproof windows keep River safe inside, but Gerald is hit. He grabs his shoulder and scurries off. Sam scrambles after him. Backstage, Linda's beneath a workbench. When it flips over, tools and paintbrushes scatter across the floor. Zoe stands there with a fire extinguisher raised above her head. She brings it crashing down. Linda dives from its path. Zoe's phone, however, is lying right there. Smash! Zoe lifts the fire extinguisher, realizing what she's done. She looks down at the shattered remains of her most prized possession. Her veins bulge. Her blood bubbles, thinking of all the things she never got to back up on there.
My pictures!
She whips around to find Linda ascending a ladder to the catwalk above. Zoe follows. In the parking lot, Sam shuffles through a line of cars, looking for Gerald, his gun at the ready.
Where?
Oh, so I was wondering why Falcor came over to me. It's because someone started mowing and he wants to go bark at them.
Where are you? You think you can hit a cop and walk out of here alive?
On the ground, Sam notices a trail of blood. Gerald's blood. He follows it, taunting his wounded prey.
And it's not just gonna be you. I'm gonna kill River, then your other brats. Then I'm gonna put a bullet in your wife's skull.
Sam comes to a turn in the trail of blood, where Gerald seems to have ducked between two cars for cover.
But I'm gonna start with you.
He rounds the corner, gun first, but to his surprise, there's no one there. Instead, Gerald's blood-soaked dress shirt lays on the ground.
Huh? Trail of blood leads here. Bloody shirt, but no guy. Well, this is a head-scratcher. Man, am I just a shitty cop?
The lights on Gerald and Linda's SUV ignite and the engine roars. Vroom! Gerald slams down the gas pedal and the vehicle charges forward, heading straight for Sam. He fires his gun. The SUV's windshield shatters. The car plows into Sam and crashes into the side of a beige sedan. Crunch! Sam is crushed. Gerald's face smacks the steering wheel. His blood splatters. Above the stage, Zoe pulls herself onto the catwalk. She limps across the raised platform as the final contestants perform their talents below. But where is Linda? Just as the thought enters Zoe's mind, Linda drops down from the lighting rig above. She lands on Zoe's back, wrapping a length of rope around her neck. Zoe flings herself forward, flipping Linda over her and the catwalk's handrails. Linda hangs, holding on for dear life. Zoe smiles down at her and inches her foot toward Linda's hand. Stop! She jams her heel down, breaking 3 of Linda's fingers. Linda pulls her hand from under Zoe's foot. Now she's dangling by one arm. Far below is the stage floor and certain death. Zoe places her shoe.
I was just about to say, it's crazy that the pageant is still happening with all of this.
Hey, Linda. I want you to die knowing I'm gonna be the honey queen. I'm getting out of this shitty town, and I'm going straight to Broadway.
Yes, Zoe. You're a star on the rise.
Just as Zoe's about to bring down her foot, Linda swings her free arm onto the catwalk, grabbing hold of a large sandbag. She yanks it with all her might, pulling it over the edge. It hurtles toward the stage below, pulling the rope it's tied to, the rope that's wrapped around Zoe's neck. Flip! When the bag's only halfway down, the rope snaps taut. Thrown over a beam in the lighting rig, it pulls tight, lifting Zoe into the air. She reaches up, trying to free herself, but it's no use. Her neck is caught in the tangles. Her eyes bulge, then roll back. She chokes, twitches, and finally goes limp. Zoe Chambers sways softly in the rafters of the Starlight Theater, dead as a doornail.
And now Zoe will forever haunt that theater, because every theater needs a theater ghost, right? So Zoe is the ghost of Starlight Theater.
Linda pulls herself onto the catwalk just as her phone buzzes nearby. It's a text from Gerald. It reads, "River's safe. Everything's okay." Linda lays back on the catwalk and breathes a sigh of relief. In the SUV, Gerald's phone falls to the floor as he loses the strength to hold it. Blood flows from his 3 gunshot wounds, and he slumps over in the driver's seat. After the show's talent portion and a brief intermission for the judges to deliberate, all the contestants, save Zoe Chambers, line the stage. Linda looks out at the audience, exhausted, as Higgins steps forward.
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. The judges have rendered their verdict. The envelope, please. The winner. The contestant who best embodies the spirit of this town. The sweetest woman in Hatchetfield.
It's going to be neither one of them.
This year's Honey Queen is... oh, thank God. Linda Monroe.
After the show, Linda stands backstage in the empty theater, her phone to her ear. Out in the car, Gerald's phone rings and rings and goes to voicemail.
You've reached Dr. Gerald Monroe of Inner Beauty Cosmetic Clinic.
How many times do you think that she's received Gerald's? How many times do you think that she's received Gerald's voicemail? Probably not a lot, because they always on the phone together.
I'm not available right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Gerald, I did it. They all tried to stop me, but I did it. We did it. I want to thank you, Gerald, for believing in me. I I know I'm not the easiest person to live with. I can be cold and cruel. And I don't remember the last time I said it, but I love you, Gerald. I just wanted to tell you that. There's also a body hanging from the fucking rafters in here, and I need you to help me get rid of it, so where the hell are you?
Linda.
Linda quickly hangs up and spins around to find her father. Roman shifts uncomfortably.
It's hard for me to admit when I'm wrong, but I was wrong. I didn't think you had what it takes to win this competition, but I'm proud of you, Honey Queen.
A tear rolls down Linda's cheeks. For 36 years she's tried to earn his respect, and now, at long last, she has it.
Come with me.
I really should wait for Gerald. Find the kids.
Of course, that's not all that's on her mind. She glances up to Zoe's body hanging in the rafters.
Linda, don't worry. We'll take care of everything.
All right.
I feel like Grandpa knows. I feel like Grandpa knows that, he didn't think Linda had what it takes to become the honey queen, because this is it's not the sweetest one. It's like the most vicious. It's a pageant. Pageants are vicious, right?
Later, Linda sits across from Roman in the back of his Rolls Royce. The car drifts down an empty road. They've left downtown far behind. Outside, the night is pitch black. The Rolls Royce pulls off the main street and onto a dirt path. They bob gently as the car heads into Witchwood Forest.
Where are we going?
To the ceremony. The Honey Queen is the guest of honor.
A ceremony?
Oh, Lord. Is this ceremony? Is this actually all one big setup to feed some lord or monster? Or the ape man?
In the woods?
It's tradition. One that dates back to the very foundation of the church.
What church?
The Church of the Starry Children.
A shudder runs down Linda's spine at the sound of the name.
They may be gone, but through us they live on. You see, the Honey Festival is about more than an overblown street fair and a silly talent show. It's about ringing in the season. The season of Niblinefim.
Outside, a nighthawk screams. A timberwolf howls. It's as if the whole forest is alive. Alive and hungry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You will. Very soon.
The car rolls to a stop.
Here we are.
The chauffeur opens her door and Linda steps outside. Standing around the car are a dozen figures. They wear black robes and silver masks. They bow to Linda, who steps back in confusion.
What the hell is this?
It's said that when the Honey Queen is
I was actually wondering when we were going to get into the lore of it all. I really thought they were going to finish all of this with it just being like a simple, oh man, that's a messed up story type thing. But no, here it is. Here it is.
Found, she leaves Hatchetfield forever. On to bigger and better things. That's true. In a way, she comes here for the offering.
The cloaked figures part. Beyond them is a clearing lit by a ring of torches. Linda nearly gags. Illuminated by the firelight is a mound of mutilated pig carcasses. Their eyes are blank, mouths agape. Flies swarm around spilled intestines and congealed blood.
God, that stinks! What the hell do you think is out here, and why would you offer it a bunch of dead pigs?
Oh, no.
That's not the offering. You are.
Linda looks into her father's eyes. There is madness and joy.
Nibley is unique amongst his brothers. For one night a year, on the eve of the honey festival, Niblenefim, a lord in black, may walk upon the earth, if he is given the flesh to inhabit. And when he comes, he must feast. Linda, you didn't win the competition because of that egregious song. I'm not a fan of rap music. You won because of everything else you were willing to do. We know about the dead girl in the rafters. That's why you won. You wanted it the most. You were the hungriest. Nibley is a creature of hunger, of desire, passion. That's what makes you taste so sweet.
How messed up is it that it's her own father? Like, yeah, you finally like did what your father wanted you to do, but now your father is offering you up to be fed to Nibley. That is so messed up.
Him, the sweetest woman in Hatchetfield.
The cloaked figures grab hold of Linda. They yank her arms behind her back and secure her wrists with a zip tie.
What do you think you're doing? Get your hands off me!
Linda, don't embarrass me. You wanted to be the Honey Queen, and that comes with certain obligations.
The masked cultists drag Linda towards the pile of gore.
Gerald! Gerald, help me!
Gerald can't help you now. He's dead. But don't worry about the boys. In exchange for our offering, Nibley will gift us wealth and power. We will raise your sons to be strong, charismatic men. Just like me.
No!
Farewell, Honey Queen. Blessed she be. Thank you for this bountiful harvest. And the farmer said to mock it with you.
The cloaked maniacs throw Linda to the...
Dude, someone said this. He called her Piglet. I mean, this is all the father. Like, he definitely raised up his daughter to be this way. He called her Piglet. He taught her how to be cunning and greedy. He raised her to win the contest and be fodder. But really, whoa. Welcome to Hatchfield. It's messed up is the city motto. That is so funny. Man, this is insane. I'm pretty sure that he was rewarding bad behavior as well. In the beginning, when one of the boys bought a Playboy, and he is like, now you get $200. Like, he rewards the bad behavior for this reason. Oh no. Well, we have 4 beautiful blonde orphan boys that are probably in the custody of one of those beautiful blonde boys is probably going to end up being Honey Queen.
The ground before the mound of corpses. They chant words in a lost language from beyond time and space. Linda watches in horror as the dead pigs writhe with terrible undulations. Some internal heat makes the pigs' eyes burst in their sockets. Their skin bubbles. Their bodies collapse. Then the flesh molds into a new shape. A creature. A furry pink nightmare. Hundreds of pig teeth coalesce at the end of its worm-like neck to form a grotesque smile. The mouth tears open, and the Lord in Black roars into the world.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Niblenefin licks his huge lips and smiles down at his offering. Hello, Linda. Nibley grabs hold of her and lifts the screaming woman to his hungry, drooling mouth. His jaws slam shut, and so ends the reign of Linda Monroe, Hatchetfield's newest Honey Queen.
You could call him a pig, you could call him a slob. He's got the nose to hard, but he's kinda enough for you. She asked for Lily, you're so silly with your piggy teeth. You know he got paid.
I want to know who played, if it says it. I feel like that was Nick. It doesn't even have him on here. Who played Professor Higgins? It doesn't even say who played Professor Higgins, which was Nick. But they don't list him in here. Why did Nick not include himself? I want to know if who the mouth was.
Lily, you're so silly with your piggy teeth. You know he got paid to move his piggy feet in the black and white. Nibbly nibbly nib is the floor of the ball. An animal at heart, he is galactic control. He's chopping at the bit to gobble all up on you. Nibbly nibbly nib, he rattles his face. You could call him a curse, you could call him a cheese. And like a pig to shit, he's crawling his way to you.
That was my guess. I was guessing that it was Nick. Nick's lips, and then Nick was the. That's what I think.
Unlike the others, he'll devour.
Very nice. Wow. Most of that was just pure fun, right? Oh, let's stop sharing. Oh, what did we think? Let's get chat back. Boop. Are y'all sharing your toys? Night night, Asler. You made it to the very end. We're about to wrap up too. Sounds like something Jamie would do. She's literally mouth face. It's Nick's lips in the opening. Pretty sure he was nibbly too. And then every time I see the lips, I think of Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love that. They definitely pulled the concept and idea for that, which is great. Ooh, what if we put Nibbly is the Rocky Horror Picture Show mouth? Would that change the Rocky Horror Picture Show for you? Not commenting on her look. She plays someone called Mouthface. Okay. Love this episode. For real though, it's just mostly fun. And the beginning was so funny. And really it was kind of funny up until the end. Yeah. Rest in peace, Linda and Gerald and Zoe. So almost everyone dies. I'm glad that the beautiful blonde boys are okay. I normally just praise everything, but the Nibbly song at the end is not my favorite. It's very catchy though, Kyler. Nibbly, nibbly, wibbly. Yeah, I better share your toys. Rocky Horror Picture Shows. If you like the Star Kid kind of humor, I mean, it's a sci-fi comedic. It's very much Star Kid vibes. If you like, this episode always reminds me of The Ballad of Sarah Berry. I've never seen that. Season 2 is your favorite, Laius. What an episode. A lot of death, but it is expected. I kind of want to go into every single Star Kids show or episode that we've watched and do a kill count. Which Star Kid episode / show do you think has the biggest kill count? It would have to probably be Black Friday, right? Because everyone died at the end of that one. Literally everyone. And that was my first Star Kid show. Although, no, everyone died in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals as well. Except, did they die? My mom's obsessed with Rocky Horror Picture Show. I really want to. So I've seen a lot of adaptations on TV. I've never seen it live in front of my face before. And they always do like a virgin thing. Like if you've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show or been to a show before, they put a V on your forehead and in red lipstick. And then they throw things at the audience. Like it's very immersed. It's really cool. I grew up loving Rocky Horror, a lot of old horror movies and every 80s glam dark fantasy I could lay my hands on. It's not shocking. I love Star Kid. I can see that. Dead Meat did Dead Meat did the guy who didn't like musicals kill count where the actors appeared. Crazy. Not to be greedy, but when is the next episode? Bye, Star Kid. Thanks for coming. I'm maybe tomorrow. I'm definitely going to try to knock these out. I just have to see kind of how the rest of my day goes and stuff, but I will try to as soon as I decide that we're going to do this next one, I will let you guys know. I have a really good feeling about tomorrow. I would probably see you guys tomorrow. I think the guy who didn't like musicals had the most kills if we include the entire population of the Earth. Rowan, that's factual because Hatchetfield was just kind of the first one. Hatchetfield kind of died in Black Friday, but then you're right, it kind of spread to Clivesdale, and the kill counts are probably still happening from the guy who didn't like musicals. Black Friday is kind of but it's kind of a centralized, right? Bye-bye, everyone. I actually have to go get ready for something, but I'll be sure to try to catch the next stream, Crybaby says. John, bye, Crybaby. Thanks for joining. I'm thinking that maybe if a character in Hatchetfield universe dies, they return in the next Hatchetfield story or a new timeline. It's probably true. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. And that explains too, after watching, it explains, I loved the explanation of Hannah. I really liked Jane Zakar because of the explanation of Hannah. Wait, was it Jane Zakar? No. The Witch in the Web. I really liked that because we got to figure out, we get to see she does see all perspectives. We also know from Jeff Blinn, from General McNamara and Black Friday that not only does Hannah have powers, but so does Lexi. So I would love to get more into Lexi's backstory as well too. But I love Hannah's power to be able to see all possibilities. Some people technically died twice in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Facts, because when they get possessed and then they died being possessed, like Charlotte and Sam, or was they just wearing skins, other people's body? Was the aliens wearing other people's bodies like skins? So when that person who was inhabiting the body initially died, that person's gone and no longer counts. Anyway, guys, did you guys have fun today? I have so much fun. I love watching this stuff with you guys. I love that y'all sit with me for 3 hours and watch my reactions and just want to watch shows with me. I love that I never have to watch anything alone if I don't want to. Yeah, y'all just like to keep watching. If you keep it up with Nerdy Nightmare Time 2, you will definitely get the backstory you desire. Boom. Well, I definitely will keep watching. I love Witch in the Web because of Miss Holloway and Duke. I'm going to get to know one of Angela's best characters in the next episode. I think that probably tomorrow this will happen. I'll probably do this tomorrow too, but we shall see. So keep an eye on your feed. I had so much fun with you guys, but I think it's time to wrap up. And I will think on that question, Anonymous Toothbrush, what my favorite Lord in Black is so far. I will think on that and get back to you. Ask me tomorrow. Okay. Well, I had so much fun singing with you guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Sing with you soon. Bye.